Social sellers, hello everyone. George is here, and this week we're going to talk about money pricing, how to price your offer, how to change the discounted pricing that you have on your product, how to deal with money in first place. What is money? How to use the extra cash that you make in your career, in your business, to reinvest that cash somewhere else. And all those topics, I'm going to cover them one by one during the live show in this week. So today we're going to talk about the first part of this topic. And I know like lots of people, they have so many questions about it, about the right pricing, about how to deal with money, how to multiply money in first place, because it seems that we are stuck at some point. We reach a plateau, we reach a level that it seems impossible to break through. And so we can create more money, we can create more streams of income, and we can reinvest those streams of income in other purposes. So we can enjoy the life that we want to enjoy, and we can create the right time and the quality time that we need in first place. So today we're going to talk about the first part of pricing and money, and that's what I call the multiple streams of income. How you can diversify your streams of income if you are in a job or if you have a business. And when I say entrepreneurs or when I say business or business owners or jobs and careers, I mean entrepreneurs on both sides, because some entrepreneurs, they don't have sometimes a business. Some of them, they prefer to be in a group of other people in a company where they can all grow on a cause or a purpose. So either or, if you have a job or if you have a business, or if you are planning to start a business, what you should do, how you should think in the right way about money, about the multiple streams of income. And also this week, what I'm going to talk about the business models of money, the value steps of money, how to change the discounted price of your offer, of your product, so you can increase the price and you can increase the perceived value of the product or the offer that you are selling. No matter what you are selling, if you are selling online, offline, if you are selling tangible or service, tangible product or a service, you can increase, or you should increase your prices. So with that being said, let's dig right in the topic today: how you can create multiple streams of income in your career or in your business, what it means in terms of money, taxes, and cash, in terms of cash flow or cash float. So let's talk about those. So again, like those kind of live that I'm doing on every single day, they are helping people who are using social media to put their message out, to help them sell their message in the first place, in terms of engaging other people with their message, in the hope for them to help them engage those people in order for them to come and buy your offer. So literally, if you follow me on those kind of live episodes, you're going to implement those that you're going to learn on daily basis, and you can start see some results in your business. So with that being said, for all social sellers, if you are using social media, this kind of training that I do on daily basis is for you. And if you know someone, invite them to join those kinds of lives, or at least share this kind of live or video with them later on. So what are the multiple streams of income and what it means to diversify them in your career and in your business? I see lots of people, if they have a job. So let's talk about the career side in first place. Some people, they have a job. So the first thing, if they want to make more money, the first thing they think of is, I want to get a higher paid job. And they start to reapply, and they start to search for new jobs, and they go through the interview process. And like how how much headache you can get during that process. So getting high-paid jobs is not always the answer. And I'll give you my example. Back in 2012, 2013, I wanted more money. My family was growing. I bought a new house. My expenses are growing. So I wanted to make more money. At that time, I had a job, and the job was very limited in terms of money, because at a certain job, you always reach a cap, and that's cap. This is your cap for the following couple years. So I wanted to make more money. So I thought like I need to start a business. So the mistake I did at that time, I didn't think about how to diversify my streams of income. So how I kept, or how I should have kept my job, and then open my business at the same time until my business is ready to go and ready to self-sufficient me on the money side. I will give away or give up my job. So the mistake I did is I didn't think how I can diversify, and even I didn't understand how to diversify the multiple streams of income. All what I wanted to do is to focus on one thing, so either a job or a business. So the killing mistake I did at that time, I left my job, I went into my business, and I left my first stream of income, and my second stream of income, the business went into downturn. So I lost both. So I see lots of people, they may do this kind of mistake. So if you are considering to start a business and you want to increase the income, you want to increase your money, you need to rethink how you can do things. And there is no golden formula, like you should do that in a sequence. But the more knowledge you acquire, the more you can understand how it works in first place. It becomes easier for you to understand how to apply that concept in your career, in your life, in your business. We have a couple people started to join the live today. So hello, Yusuf. How are you? Thanks for joining. So everybody, if you have any question, and if you want to ask any question or comment or suggestions, just put that in the comment section. Or if you are using other platforms other than YouTube and Facebook, you can use the hashtag Smart Income. And also, if you are watching this replay later on, you can use the hashtag Smart Income, so you can I can track your comments and your questions. So with that being said, how we can diversify these streams of income, what it means, and I'm going to give you like a couple examples on that. So if you have a job and you want to make more money, so the answer is not always to get a higher paid job, because now when you get like more money in terms of a job or a career, the taxes side comes into play. So you have to balance, and you have to evaluate things in your streams of income. So I'll give you an example. So if you are making, for instance, and I'll give you the example about Canada because I understand the system in here, but it works the same. If you are in Europe, if you are in the US, if you are in Australia, the numbers or the percentages may differ, but the same concept applies everywhere. So if you have a job, let's say $50,000 paid job in Canada, it means that this is the gross income that you're going to make every single year in your job. But that net is the net, what you're going to keep in your pockets. So there is a difference, a huge difference between the money that you're going to make and the money that you're going to keep in your pocket. The most important, you have to focus on the money that you're going to keep in your pocket. So if you have a $50,000 job in Canada, or like in Halifax, let's take Halifax as an example, you may keep in your pocket around like 30,000. So usually 20,000 they go into taxes. So now, if you increase that income from 50,000 to 100,000, it doesn't mean that you're going to double your net. So the more money that you make on your career, on your job, the less you can keep in your pocket. And you need to understand how taxes work and why taxes are created in the first place. and how the government think about taxes, and how you can use the power of taxes to your side. Because at the end, taxes are not created to punish us; they are created to help us in first place and help other individuals. And how we think about taxes, how we think about dealing with the government, will create the whole concept, the whole change in your stream of income. So the government, what they don't want consumers, they want partners. So if you have a business, if you are thinking to start a business, you have to think about how to become a partner with the government, so they can give you tax breaks, they can give you tax incentives, they can give you more income on the top of the profit that you are making. So if you have a business and you are creating jobs, for instance, now you are becoming a partner with the government on that side. So the government, you will see that the government pays so much money on wage subsidies, on helping business owners to help the public find jobs or create jobs. This is one thing. If you are creating housing, for instance, if you are in the construction industry, now you are also a partner with the government. So now the government also gives you taxes and tax incentives, so you can hire more people, and also you can create more housing, more affordable housing for the public. And the list goes on and on and on. The more you create like public interest, and the more you take the headache that the government sometimes they have over their head from the public, the more you become a partner with the government. So now you have to think about, when you start a business, or if you have a business, how you're going to partner with the government. Because I see lots of people, what they do, they hide their taxes, they hide their income, and they think like this is the only way, or this is the way they can make a profit. That creates more problems, because if you can get cut, now we are in trouble. You will be fined, and it's not a fun thing to do. And that second thing, like, you should not think about the government or taxes as a burden. You should think about them as a partners to your business. So how to take that into your account will create the whole difference. So I'll give you an example. If you are living in Halifax, for instance, we have a big project that started back in the years in 2013, and it's called the shipbuilding. And that project is allowing a local company in Atlantic Canada to create ships for military, for the Navy in Canada. So the project is over like 30 years. And the cost of the project is $30 billion. So $30 billion. And the first thing, when they got that contract, the $30 billion, the government of Nova Scotia, where Halifax is, they give more incentives, more tax breaks, and more incentives to that company. So on the top of the $30 billion project, the government of Nova Scotia paid, I remember, like $300 million in wage subsidies. So to support that company to create more jobs. And people start to say, like, after $30 billion, the government also paid them like $300 million. Like, they should pay like poor people. They should pay like people on welfare and whatever. So you have to think, or you have to understand how the government think. So the government think about this business as a partner. So they are giving them the tax breaks. They are giving them all the incentives in order for that company to take part of the headache over the shoulder of the government and deal with that, which is, like in this case, creating more jobs. So when it comes to diversify your streams of income, you have to think about how you can become the partner with the government, and how you can take advantage of the tax break when dealing with the government. So take your government on your side, make it as your partner, not as your enemy, like the way I see it with most entrepreneurs, business owners, or coaches. So this is one thing. The other thing is, if you have a job or if you have a business, so how you can diversify your streams of income. And later on this week, I'm going to talk about the Amazon business model. In previous episodes, you can go back to the episodes on my Facebook or on my YouTube, and you can see that I spoke about the ClickFunnels business model, the Mind Valley business model. So how those people, they were able to diversify their streams of income within their companies under their big umbrella, and why they did it this way, what it means exactly. So go back to those episodes and watch them so you can learn how you can take advantage of that concept. But also this week, I'm going to go into more depth into that topic. And I'm going to talk about the Amazon business model this week. But with that being said, like how you can diversify your streams of income if you have a business, for instance. So if you are selling an X product, you should not only rely on that product to be sold for life, because the life value and the life demand of that product goes on and off, goes up and down. And sometimes if there is a technology disruption or market disruption about this product, you may lose that product. So what you should do in first place, you should not wait until you lose that product, until you lose everything, and then you start to search for other kind of products to sell. So at the beginning, at the first beginning, you have to think about how you can diversify your streams of income based on different lines of products. So you heard me saying always you have to, no matter what you are selling, if you are selling food, accommodation, jewelry, coaching, consulting, courses, education, whatever you are selling, you have to add at least, you have to think how you can multiply or diversify your streams of income by just adding one thing that doesn't cost you anything more than what you are posting on social media, that I call the digital real estate assets. So the digital real estate assets, it's a new way that you can add a streams of income, a new line of income into your business that sells over and over 24/7 without you being there. You can sell on autopilot in an automated way. So no matter what you are selling, this is an easy way so you can diversify your streams of income. But let's say you have a business like retail, like selling shirts, for instance. So selling shirts, you are selling items, you are selling fashion items. In that regard, you have to think about your niche market, about your audience, like what they want, like what is the path, what is the journey between their current situation, their desired situation, what are the steps they want to achieve, what they want to achieve. Because most likely, people who buy your shirt, people who are buying your fashion, your food, your consulting, your online courses, your education, they don't want just like this one step. They want something way bigger than the step or the product that you are selling. So if you are selling shirts, you are not just like selling people something to wear. Like this is not the purpose. The purpose is way bigger than that. Like sometimes it is like how to become attractive so I can close more deals, or how I can feel more attractive and powerful so I can get the like my other half, like my future spouse, how I can close an interview, for instance. You never know. You have to understand exactly what is the big desire they have, like your audience have, when they are dealing with your business, and you have to think about what you can add on those streams of income. So also the like other things that you can apply. Lots of business owners and lots of entrepreneurs, they have extra cash in their business. And when you have extra cash in your business, most of the time what people are doing, they go and put that cash in the bank. And this is the disaster that you may do around your cash, because when you put the money into the bank will give you just like a small fraction in interest on that money. What they do, they take your money, they reinvest it, they make like thousands of dollars over every single penny that you put in your saving or checking account, and they give you like small fraction of that. So instead, what you should do, you should think about or in terms of cash flow and cash float. So the cash flow is the cash that you have in your business, the cash that you have in your hand. The cash float is the extra cash that you can use to reinvest in other things. So let's say if you are in the restaurant business, consider to reinvest your cash float into real estate. Consider to reinvest your cash float into startups. So if you are an employee right now, if you have a job, if you have a career, or if you have a business and you want to diversify your streams of income, you have to start to think, where should I put my cash float? How I can grow my cash flow. So this week, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how you can grow your cash flow and how you can reinvest the cash flow, all the extra cash that you can create in your business. So you can reinvest that and you can multiply the money that you are creating. So with that being said, the next episodes this week, I'm going to cover like couple other topics, and those topics, they're not going to be in sequence, but I'm going to cover them all every single day. Every single day, I'm going to talk about one of those. I'm going to talk about the Amazon business model, how Amazon are diversifying their multiple streams of income within the company, and how you can apply the same into your business. So what it means, like you are the project, you are the business, what kind of business that you are at. We have to define that, and we have to talk about that you can understand how to deal with value and money. So we're going to talk about the money, value, and you, because you are in the middle of every single formula that you create into your money or into your business. Also, how you can price on perceived value, and what are the value, or what is the value steps of pricing. So how you can ascend people from one price, one product model to other kind of product models. And I'm going to share with you what are the frameworks I use to create multiple streams of income into my business, and how I can or how I do teach my clients, and how my clients, they are creating multiple streams of income in their career or in their business. So with that being said, if you have any question, if you have any suggestion, just put that in the comment section. And not only about today, about previous episodes, about future episodes, about this week. If you have any question about money, about pricing, about creating cash flow, about increasing and reinvesting your cash flow, your cash float, put that, DM me at any time, and don't forget to share that with anyone that you think they are interested with that kind of topics I'm sharing. With that being said, I will see you tomorrow with the first episodes, or the second episode, about pricing and money, cash flow, cash floats, and like everything that goes around pricing and money. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow at the same time with a new topic.